Shalom, guys. I hope that you are doing well today. This is an audio reading, and just is what it is. So if you're new, sometimes I will do this, and sometimes I will pull up the screen to show you pictures if it's hitting me in a certain way, and I, need you to see what's going on for the message and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, my name is Shannon. If you're new, my channel is very intense. I look at real life stuff by the hand of the Creator. And I fear the one who's running the whole universe and the host thereof at his command, the angels. And I do a real spiritual work here against demonic entities. All right. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, and I'm for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth that comes by the Creator. And people call him the universe, but he's the one who created the universe. And he tells us his name forever is Yehovah. He says he will be what he wants to be. He's got many names to describe his attributes, and we call upon his name, we're saved. And so anyway, the scripture's found in the tarot. It's written upon my heart. I chase after it, and I love the Most High, and we're told to boast about him all the day long, and I say it's my pleasure. My pleasure, Yehovah, to boast about you. You are so beautiful to me, and I can't make it without you. And Niddik and my brothers and sisters who chase hard after you. We just thank you for who you are, Yehovah. So anyway, you'll hear the name Yehovah a lot here, okay? I was standing at my sink this morning, and there was just this reverential fear that came over me. I was just having a few thoughts about, the wicked party, and because I always say I don't want to understand how they think. I don't even want to try. It's nuts. But I was just having a thought about those people, and immediately I just had such a fear on the inside of me because, a lot of times we may look at people and think, God, it seems like you are, you're just sitting there letting people do all the nasty stuff that's going on. But a lot of that stuff is prophecy, that it would take place that way as well. But it's, once you sit down and really understand that they do have an end, everything does have a timing and a beginning to it. And I understood their end today. And I had such a fear on the inside because I thought to myself, oh my gosh, thank you, Yehovah, for saving my soul. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for understanding, because those people that have given themselves over to nasty, wicked, demonic grossness are going, and they get their portion in this life. They've gotten their portion in this life. That's all they get, because when they pass through this life and go to the next realm, they're stuck there, and they are going to, you talk about gnashing your teeth. I don't think there's anything that could explain what these people are going to experience. Hell was made for Satan and the demonic entities, and the scripture tells us that hell hath enlarged itself for people that went that way and chose to do demonic worship. And I just had this reverential fear, like, I don't know, it was heavy on me. It made me quake on the inside. And people, if you are involved in things that you should not be involved in, and you could hear at the sound of my voice, it's time to run away from it. It's time to run away from it and find out who the Most High is. Taste of his goodness and see how good he really is, because I don't care what you've fallen down in. He reigns on the just and the unjust. Okay? I don't care who you are. We are told to warn the wicked. If you're in some wickedness and you hear my voice and you turn, then beautiful. Your blood's not going to be on my hands. Okay? Your blood's not going to be on my hands. The Most High says that if we don't warn the wicked, and they die, and you knew to warn them, their blood will be on your hands. I'm not willing to do that. I'm willing to tell you what's wrong is wrong. And willing to tell you in some things in this earth, I've been there and done that. And some things I haven't, and I just know is wrong as well. And so whatever you're in today, if your conscience, if you do have a conscience and it deals with you because it's your God-given conscience, you need to call out to Yehovah. He said, all who call out upon my name. Don't say Lord. He wants the whole earth to know his name, and his name is great, and he is a king forever, who sits in a realm forever, that watches over the whole universe, and his kingdom hath no end. He is a king forever, and he is eternal, and he deserves to be praised and revered with a reverential fear. Okay, and you need to call on Yehovah, because he is the king and the only king of kings that can save you in a matter. Okay, oh, the sword may chase you, but he'll give you for sure mercies. Okay, because people have karmic activity that you're still gonna have to go through consequences in this realm with, but the Most High give you mercy. You find his table. He'll make a spread right there on your table before your enemies, and he'll save you. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. Let's get in here. This is who I am on this channel. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. But I do a work here for my Father. And we're going to chase demonic entities away on this channel here. Thank you. Hold on. All right. So we've got the 10 of Swords and the Knight in shining armor coming out. Okay. Well, this is a betrayal. And I had the other woman that came out on the Spoon channel today. There was a business deal there. Somebody's wicked. They got a seed of Satan on the inside of them. So whatever's taking place, somebody's trying to take matters in their own hands. It's gotten crazy, or it's going to get crazy if you go down that road. It's got an end to it. It'll kill you in the end of that thing if you stay there. If this knight is upright, and whatever this backstabbing, brutal thing is with the 10 of Swords, then there's some type of conversation coming that is emotional. There were 2 cups still left there in the Spoon reading, and if people are upright, they're going to take those 2 cups and be in unity to do the right thing. You're in a good place to heal all this backstabbing, difficult 10 of Swords issue, whatever that is for any given person. That could be a brutal death. That's just any kind of betrayal. That's addictions. People dealing with somebody's on drugs. They can't deal because of what they did. They won't get up because somebody, is going to walk away from some of y'all dealing with some issue about walking away, whether that was past or you need to walk away, then so be it. Water and air is out here, and that will make a hurricane. Okay, so there's some type of hurricane out here. Say that, and the wheel is at the bottom of the deck, which represents a whirlwind. That's amazing. Archangel Michael is on this wheel. Thank you, Jehovah. He stands for the people of the Most High. Okay, and Archangel Michael is fighting against the devil and his angel, and the seed of Satan came out today. And the wheel is about travel. Have all kinds of stuff come out today about travel, folks. And so, Jehovah, I just pray that you just protect all those who are on the road today, or in the air, or whatever the travel is. This is the truth when the will comes out, and this will is a consequence, and it's going to turn both directions for both sides of things in the truth for what comes around goes around stuff. It says it's time for a positive change, and yes, this is change. Something's changing. It's going to be positive for the people standing upright and have planted good seeds and doing whatever you need to. Okay, this says a situation suddenly moves forward. That energy was coming out the other day. The Most I said today on the Spoon channel to just, some people need to stay calm because something huge is happening today. Whatever that is in your world, whatever the downloads are, that's the secrets that are coming to the light for any given person. Something's huge out here. Show me this night. this little knight is trying to come, because the wheel goes back to the husband. And somebody's either got a husband or you're the husband. And somebody trying to be real sweet and pour on some stuff to you. The wheel's going to turn. A sudden change is taking place, whether it goes backwards or forward. Because another man, another woman energy is around somebody. There's a business deal for something. You could either be trying to be set up, or they think you got something that whatever, or this is another man, another woman that you've already been dealing with. And they're either trying to come back, because the ninth house can go back to returning energy as well, because they also hold the temperance card, which is like a reconciling type of energy as well. If somebody's trying to balance out something, the wheel goes to balancing. If this person's not in the upright, they're going to exaggerate, because the wheel's about exaggeration and the negative, but there's consequence to that stuff. There's consequence to it. So if this little knight's trying to look at somebody, because there's fortune with the wheel, and you whatever get all wooed with their little watery cup here, there's a betrayal out here, folks. Okay, and if they're trying to come back and you've already broken free from some other man, other woman thing, and you made it right with the Most High God, and they're profane and they're still trying to get you to whatever, there's still consequences out here today in a really big way. Show me this knight. The cruelty. Okay, and some people let somebody be cruel, or they're come back try to be cruel, or this is communication about something that has been cruel for some people. The energy is going that way. If you already been going through some stuff, time's up on something. That the will is about a divine timing of something that is taking place for the collective, and this will is turning today on something. Okay, and so the Nine of Swords is out here on this knight, and it says cruelty over the top of it, and the Hierophant's at the bottom of the deck, which is a marital situation. Last night, and this also spiritual mentors, teachers, evangelists, prophets, apostles, all that kind of stuff, counselors, things. That's a very spiritual card, and it's the second and the fourth letter of the Most High's name, and the wheel is the Yod, which is the Most High's first letter of his name. So the Yod and the Hey, Yah, is out here on whatever this cruelty thing is. So whoever's upright in their spirituality and whoever's not, because I had literally a preacher come out yesterday, a wolf in sheep's clothing, and they're married because the Queen and King of Wands was there in that reading last night. They actually showed up yesterday morning, and there was a bunch of people around. Some stuff. There's somebody's either tried to return or did return or is trying to return today, or there's this somebody you know. Whatever this is, there's been cruelty here. And somebody's doing something with this. There's law out here with this energy, because the Knight of Cups is also a law card. So is the Wheel. Show me more information on this Knight. They're not a king or a queen. So, there's gain is out here, and the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. So the Nine of Pentacles shows a person sitting on a wall with their flowers in their hands. This is a single person card, okay? And so somebody has been either mean to a single person, or a person of interest with the Empress, or somebody sets up in a high place, and somebody's married. It's going both ways. The Empress also represents somebody's got a counterpart, or this is somebody of interest. And if you are single and you went through something in the past on something, somebody's got a jealous party though around, because that jealousy card came out in the spoon reading again, which we know it comes out all the time. Somebody dealing with something very karmic, a person that's got a seed of Satan. They're nasty in their brain. They're nasty in their brain. They're insane. Okay, whoever they are. This Nine of Pentacles also it has a wall here, and this Nine of Pentacles can have a meaning of, I'm using you for your pentacles. I know I'm being cruel to you, but you got pentacles, and I want them, and I'm going to make you poor, and they're all coming to me. I don't think so, freak. I don't think so, freak. The Empress in this deck shows a person sitting on the moon, and she's got a great big bag of money in her hands. There's rabbits around her, and the prostitution came out yesterday, and somebody is a prostitute out here. They take money for sex. They're real cute. Now, if you're upright empress and you got your head on straight, you're protected. You're with the Most High, then great. But this is showing me another side of looking at her energy. We had the stars come out today. This person may be just very well known in the community. This person may be in stardom somewhere, or something's around somebody just being known in the situation, because the Hierophant's also a society card. So what, in the upright, if you're upright, you may be known somehow, and in the negative, somebody may be known negatively for getting around. All right, whatever that is. But somebody does take sex for money, and they hop in bed with these little, rabbits showing up in here, and they breed. Then there's pregnancy situations with the Empress as well. Some type of pregnancy situation is here around an ordeal. This is what come out on that night. Show me what's hidden. Most High said there was going to be a victory today. All this money is hidden. So the money card shows money everywhere. The Most High said he was going to meet the need today, and Archangel Michael is here to protect that energy. The Empress has money in her hands. She represents being giving, caring, kind, generous. Okay, and everything stolen is going to come back to where it belongs, because it don't belong in the hand of the wicked. Okay, because the Empress has the meaning of carrying something off. Somebody did carry something off, or they're trying to carry something off because somebody's trying to woo somebody. But they're whoever that party is that came out yesterday, that I also reiterated on the spoon reading this morning, that the Most High brought out that somebody is a charmer, and once they get you in, they're mean. They're mean. So what's hidden is money. And the Most High is going to meet the need. Thank you, Boba. The enemy came out also this morning. This enemy card is a hostile imposter. Again, they're cute. Hey, baby. And you're going to get in some, my God, stupidness. At the bottom of the deck is the reunion. And again, let me just pull it up here and show you what it looks like. Somebody. Okay, male or female, whoever is involved. Okay, this person is an imposter. They're there for the money, whatever. This Empress, we'll just show you all the pictures that are right here, sitting on the moon. And this also telling you, upright Empresses, to use your intuition. No, don't be taken for a loop. Okay, because you cute, and you got your head on straight, or you sit in a place of power with the Most High God, and you're just prosperous, or whatever's trying to happen. Okay, you're gonna be running your mind with these 10 swords if you give in to something that you shouldn't. The Most High has got Archangel Michael here though to protect something. Okay, and so don't let this person be cruel. For some people, this is over. There is a returning energy here, or they did that already, or whatever. At the bottom of the deck now is the gift card. Okay, it's a bribe. There's money and jewels and everything here in a really big way. Thank you, Jehovah, that you are going to meet this need today. For those people who have already went through this stuff, it's judgment day on them. Let me take some words. Thank you, Jehovah, for your protection. I've heard this through my spirit before, and I also, even at one time a few months back, played the little clip of Force it's the movie, I don't remember his last name, but anyway, it's the little clip where Force is there with his friends, and there's bullies coming up on him. Okay, and he's got obviously, if you've never watched that movie, and I apologize for my brain. I've just had tea this morning, and I'm feeling the energy, and I'm dealing with still trying to wake up from that tea. Anyway, Forrest wore like braces on his legs and stuff, but his friend, these mean people, were coming up on him, and she tells him to run, Forrest, run. And they start to throw rocks at him. They hit him in the head. And yet he just, in his faith, that scene in that movie just makes me cry, but he just begins to run. He ran so hard that he broke those braces off of his legs that were keeping him held back, just spiritually looking at something. But somebody feels like they're wearing braces, they ain't going to be fast enough to get away from whatever, an enemy or whatever. But the Most High, it says something just like that going to change. And just like that, in that clip, those braces just broke off his legs, and he just ran and ran and ran. And I'm just hearing, run, Forrest, run. Whoever you are at the sound of my voice is involved in this stuff. It's time to run into the Most High. Okay, for protection, because there is protection out here. And the Most High said that somebody was a witness to something, and they were going to come forward, and he was going to give them protection for it. Okay, because there's something dangerous out here, people. There's someone dangerous. There is something dangerous that is going on. This is cruel. That's somebody's mental. They need to be out of society. Well, anyway, there's the business deal again. It found my hands this morning. It was in the spoon reading. It came out with FBI as well. And this card also found my hands. It found my hands again. Burning energy. Okay, if there is something around a fire, then there is. But somebody burns with anger. This enemy card has a meaning of being hostile. They're hostile because they're a seed of Satan. And that's why they're dangerous. They need to be taken out. Okay. Anyway, burn energy is here. The rain is coming out here. Well, the rain is very transformative. It also take you back to the death card, and which take you back to FBI as well. It also takes, for some people, it's a project type of energy, and the Empress has a meaning of projects, and somebody did carry off some stuff. Okay. Anyway, if something happened for the collective in the rain, then it did. And, Satan fell like lightning as well. And anyway, Deuteronomy 18:10 and 12 is coming out, and it says that there shall not be found among you anyone that makes his son or his daughter to pass through the fire. Okay, there's fire out here. The burn energy this card says burn, brand, charred, burning of the skin. And we're dealing with the seed of Satan, and people that are putting their kids through fire. They're twice dead. That's why they sit there in their brain, insane, cruel, and disgusting. And the Most High said there should be found nobody like that among us. Nobody that does witchcraft, because they serving demons, people. They're serving, that's wickedness. There should be no enchanter, and the Most High brought out that this person likes to enchant people, and they like to just bring you in, and then you're dead in the end of that thing. Okay, no witch or warlock or charmer or a consulter with familiar spirits or a necromancer. They like to provoke the dead. Okay, all that do these things are an abomination unto Jehovah. Because of these abominations, Jehovah is going to drive them out before thee. Thank you, Jehovah. He's got Archangel Michael here to drive them out. He's on the wheel. He said he was going to cut them from the earth as well. Proverbs 22:12 says that the eyes of Jehovah preserve knowledge, and he overthrows the words of the transgressor. Thank you, Jehovah. They don't have a chance, people. They don't have a chance. Now listen, we're seeing this picture of a reunion, and somebody's trying to woo somebody who is married, or something's went down around a marriage situation already, whatever that is. The Empress is, they're real cute, whatever they are. She's got the money bag in her hand, okay? And the money is out here in the hidden with this reunion, and the enemy is an imposter. And the next card that comes out is talking about a person who is the Antichrist. It's Daniel 11:32. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flatteries. But the people that do know their Elohim, they shall do exploits. What side are you on? Because you're going to either be brave against this thing, and you're going to put your finger in it and say, I don't think so. You're going to do exploits. We're going to use any kind of information that we can to further the truth for the kingdom of the Most High. He will give us resources to do that. We will have opportunities by the Most High. We will get the advantage by the Most High. But if you're not, then you are breaking the covenant of the Most High wickedly, and by all these flatteries and stuff like that. And the Most High said, in the spoon reading that it's not good for you to overthrow a good person and choose the wicked party. Somebody you're in danger out here, even just for that energy. Anyway, that card is here. Psalms 30:5. We're getting a lot of scripture out here. Thank you for your word, Jehovah. For his anger endures for a moment, and in his favor is life. So those of you who have already been going through this, time's up on this thing. For you, those of you who have been enduring this cruelty, and if again, just like that, those of you who are being approached by some type of stupid thing out here, the time clock's starting on you. But anyway, if you've turned to the Most High and you've had to endure some stuff, his anger only endures for a moment, and his favor is life, and in his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Thank you, Jehovah. The next card says so there's something about travel that keeps coming out, and somebody's foot is marked. Okay, where they're going, what they're trying to do. Okay, the treaders, they got somebody's foot marked for something to take place. Okay, and they trying to give some type of a bribe for it, or they did, or the Most High is rescuing you, or you're getting involved in doing some nasty. But the Most High said that also on this card I have Adam, and people of Jehovah's anger, and the day of vengeance is written upon this card. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, Jehovah. The word blood guilty is coming out here. Well, and my God, Jehovah had my hands found the card again. Here, I'll just show it. You could make it up if you want to. Okay, so the top of it, blood guilty, and somebody is bitter because of the seed of Satan. They're the seed of Satan. Wow. The next card says El Roi. So El Roi is the Elohim who sees. He sees you, he sees me. El Roi sees the situation, he says. Thank you, Jehovah. Children are out here, and the Most High said yesterday that you people need to talk to your kids. I did have a page that came out in the spoon reading this morning. Specifically, somebody connected with foster care. Okay, do you do foster care, or there was a foster care situation in the past, or maybe you were a foster care child, whatever, any kind of connection with foster care energy is out here. Okay, the next card says there is a woman out here who hates other women, and they got a problem. They probably got a mama problem. I don't know. They hate other women. It says they're jealous. All right. Well, that's the Empress. It's all about me. And the other day I showed that picture of that lady sitting there and all those men were around her trying to flatter her or whatever. They want all the men, it says. Okay. They want to be the only woman around men. I'm sorry, honey. Jehovah, send a bunch of women. Okay, let the wicked turn on themselves. So whatever other wicked people that you got to get, let them be women to go after this woman, and let them beat the crap out of each other. I mean, because they're your enemy. But you say that a brutish person will be met the same way. Send a bunch of women then. Just send a bunch of women to beat the crap out of this person and think they're all that in a bag of chips. They're freaking disgusting. The next card says pride and conceit. Well, because they're the seed of Satan. Satan's very prideful. He brings on all this temptation. Okay. There's something that really stands out, the next card says. All right. Well, something that really stands out. Then something that really stands out then. Whatever that means for you. Thank you, Yah, for bringing your name out here. We also have the G, and the pictograph of the Empress, it looks like an L. And, like I said, water and air make a hurricane, and the wheel showed up, right? And the G and the L would make a gale storm. That's interesting. Anyway, the G and the L, the Y, the H is also out here in this reading thus far, and I'm going to take a rune and we'll call it a wrap. Thank you, hold on. I got two that came out. We got fire type energy that is coming out here in a really big way. Okay, the torch just came out. This is justice when this thing comes out. it'd be like the Ace of Wands, but in the runic alphabet, it represents illumination of something. It's the truth. And actually, the sword came out last night, which was the truth about some stuff as well about this returning energy, because that energy was really big yesterday. This is a forgiveness and a purification of something. A solution to some type of problem is going to be had out here because we've got protection around something. The Most has names on something out here in a really big way. Somebody's going to get a real big download of something, and there's going to be some solution come out of a matter, okay, over the stupid, nasty, freakish energy of the seeds of Satan out here. So anyway, there's also something that was a misunderstanding that needs to be overcome. Okay, but it is justice assured. It is the K and the C, and it looks like a V. And then we have the Urus, which is the letter U. It is the U, but it is turned in the runic alphabet like an N. So we'll just bring that. You could be from the UN. We have foreign people, foreign places, and we had out of country also come out today, and Russia showed itself in the spoon reading as well. So whatever out of country energy is, it's out here. This is power and a freedom. And I had the independence card come out today as well. So there is going to be some type of independence and some type of freedom. Thank you, Yehovah. There's progress with this rune as well. And somebody who is out here that lies and exaggerate, the will is also goes to that. And like I said, somebody's trying to return, and what's in the hidden is an imposter here for this gift. Okay, or whatever that is in the negative side of things for the bribes, because it must have brought up bribe about somebody trying to bribe somebody, but somebody's married out here, folks. So this is a warning, and it's also a victory because the Most High's got it under control. So whatever side you're on, it's the wheel's turning for everyone today in a situation, and just like that, things are going to change, and it's time for a positive change for people who stand with the Most High. Till next time, folks, shalom to you.